Donald Trump's Twitter feed.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
I think there are going to be a lot of questions now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fascinating to watch.
We're nearly out of time.
This is a big deal.
Beyond 100 Days, Monday to Thursday on the BBC News Channel.
To mark the end of the First World War, the leaders of France and Germany visit the site where the armistice was signed 100 years ago. It was a meeting of reconciliation, beginning a weekend of commemorative events in France to be attended by 70 world leaders. Earlier, Emmanuel Macron and Donald Trump held talks in Paris amid the ongoing row over Europe's financial contribution to NATO. And here, the royal family and the Prime Minister have joined the Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall. A car being chased by police in Sheffield crashes into another vehicle, killing 4, including a baby. Huge wildfires kill 11 in California, forcing whole towns to be evacuated.
I was just coming up the street to see my neighbors, and I didn't realize my house gone too.
Good evening. The French President Emmanuel Macron and the German Chancellor Angela Merkel have taken part in one of the key ceremonies this weekend, marking the centenary of the end of the First World War. Today, the two leaders unveiled a plaque as a symbol of reconciliation at the site just north of Paris where the armistice was signed. Earlier, Mr. Macron held talks with Donald Trump amid ongoing differences over Europe's financial contributions to NATO. From Paris, here's our diplomatic correspondent, James Landale. And there'll be full coverage of the armistice commemorations here and in France tomorrow across the BBC. But that's it from me and the rest of the team. Have a very good night.
Good evening. Conditions were fairly atrocious out on the roads and still will be in the showers this evening, but some areas had very few showers. Northern Ireland, for example, this was Moray and northern Scotland as well. Beautiful blue skies. Contrast that with when the rains came down in Bracknell in Berkshire. Now, the showers are being driven by the same area of low pressure that's given us such a wet spell in the last 24 hours. You can see the cloud is spiralling around this area of low pressure, this vast area of low pressure sat out to the west of us, and it's been bringing in these bands of showers. A notable one across southern Scotland early in the evenings now making its way northwards, and these showers across the eastern parts